Assets are a very important part of the company's balance sheet. And for a company's balance sheet to give a true and fair view, it's up to the auditor to make sure that those cash assets actually are owned by the company and are valued properly.
The way the auditor has been able to receive that information from the bank has changed dramatically from being a purely paper and manual process through using Circit kind of information much more securely and much more efficiently to where we are now for the auditor to be able to extract that kind of information in an open banking scenario directly from the bank without the bank even being actively involved in the process.
It's especially important if we're looking at an auditor's perspective in terms of driving efficiency in the current audit process as it is today, as well as adding to the quality and the quantity of the data that they add to that audit, ultimately reducing the overall risk.
I think it's really critical that financial statements, financial information is accurate. So that's for investors, shareholders, stakeholders, loan providers, employees, so just for the economy as a whole to function properly.
The leaders are working on bringing about a regulation and the regulation to be followed around the world. So any institution trying to share that information would all be in the same quality as high as it needs to be.
The bank needs high quality audits. They need good audits because the good audits is what they will base all client-related decisions, including credit decisions, on. Banks have been really good in addressing that, and they're continuing to be good at that in aligning with the regulatory requirement, be it the Payment Services Directive and open banking.
So I think in the funds industry, leaders need to be willing to change, and I think you can see that that is happening, and I think this is going to improve transparency for both the funds industry and also for the auditors. It's going to result in building better relationships, growing those relationships, and then hopefully maintaining the relationships, building some trust there, which again will allow for all of the parties to implement Circit in their day-to-day life. It won't just be this one tool where you're submitting information, it's going to become part of Circit life.
The first thing that firms can do is use a specialized platform like Circit to automate the existing process, and with that make the chances of human error as small as possible and limit waiting times and delays. And with Circit technology you can now connect directly to the banking backend systems, and with that you can get that same confirmation with zero delay and zero chance of human error because it's verified in real time. And now with Circit technology we can offer auditors do automated testing, can do analytics directly on bank transactions, and that will further enhance the quality of audits and make things possible that were never possible before.
It is really being part of revolution. We're just starting this revolution.